Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So what we got right here is a 2014 Cummins with 98,000 miles on it. And this guy's been driving around for the last 30,000 miles with his perform service light on. So he finally gets tired of it and decides to bring it into us. So here's what we got. I've already removed it. We removed the EGR valve. Since this is a 4th gen, we can clean that puppy. And there's the empty hole of where it should be. So for those of you who want to go through a weight loss program, that's similar to what your engine compartment will look like when it's all said and done. Now, for cleaning the EGR, this is what we like to use. This is a Mopar product, EGR System Cleaner. It's a very, very harsh soap. So what I do is I take the EGR valve off. Make sure you take the electric motor off of it. And then I prop open the valve inside, put it down in the chemical and let it soak. The EGR cooler, I already checked it for any kind of coolant intrusion and we had none. So it will sit there and soak for a while. Okay, so here's the EGR valve after we've already gone through and flushed her out. Let me get a light in here for you. Everything is nice and clean inside. Nothing really to see up in there. But as you can see, all the carbon is gone and soot and stuff. Inside the cooler is nice and clean now. Let me flip it around for you on this side. Everything is good and clean. Now you got to remember that this is a timed service as well. It comes on at around 67,000 miles. It's highly recommended not just to replace the CCV, but also to take the time, spend the money, whatever you got to do to clean out that EGR valve and the EGR cooler. On the 5th gen, it's just the cooler, we can't clean the valve. In that case, we do the induction injection flush with this, and that runs a chemical through the EGR bypass tube to help clean out the EGR valve as well. So, you know, proper maintenance on your EGR system, it's going to save you a lot of problems down the road. It also gives us a chance to take a look at the EGR cooler to see if it's leaking any coolant and if you got to replace it or not. But anyway, I'm sure some of you are going to have something to say about it, so chime on in. And for the rest of you, like, comment, and share. And we'll talk to you later. Thank you very much.